All praises, all praises. So, hey, we got another show for you. My name is Officer Abraham. Most High Christ bless. This is my right.
Shalom, y'all. This is Officer David.
To my left.
Officer Ply.
And this is the Armor God. Armor God Radio Show. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Let's get all praise. Yeah, so we got a file one for you. Do I have my title guy or do I have to say it?
Yes, sir. I am on deck and ready to serve.
All praise.
What we got? What we got today, my brother?
Yes, sir. So, if you ever thought about your relationship in a marriage or how to prove a friend according to God's word,
All right.
give ear. Our topic today is some relationship advice.
Okay. Got all hairy in here. Like.
Sound like about to get in depth.
Right. I'm nervous.
I was just like drama music, but it's motivational at the same time.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you know. All right, so I do have a scripture or two that I want to open up with. Go to Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 20 and verse 16. So those of y'all not familiar, the Apocrypha, let me see. So he uses his. So the Apocrypha, this was a part of the King James Version Bible. They took it out, and mine's has all of it in there, but it's in this version right there, that's 1611.
That's the OE.
Right. So, let's go. What we got?
The book of Sirach, chapter 20 and verse 16.
All right, come on.
The fool saith, I have no friends. I have no thank for all my good deeds. And they that eat my bread speak evil of me.
So the fool said, I have no friends. I have no thank for all my good deeds. So a fool doesn't know if he has or she has friends. Says that they don't have friends. Likes to be independent mindset, male or female. I don't care which gender. And there's only two genders, so don't get it twisted.
Right.
No transformers in here. They like to say that they have no friends. And they like to dwell alone, so on and so forth, whatever. Mm-hmm. They have these people called, I think, asexual. And yeah, I'm going to go there for a quick second. They have these people that's called asexual, and I think, I might be wrong, I'm fine with being wrong about it, but I think they say they're not attracted to both male, they're not attracted to neither male or female or beast or nothing like that. They're just attracted to themselves. The people that like to marry themselves just for self usually don't have any friends. I think it's asexual. I think that's...
I know in science that means that you can reproduce by yourself.
They have sisters they say they have the Bartholin gland, that thing inside of them that apparently makes babies. Wow. I think they have sperm count inside of women now.
So asexual means what? Like narcissistic and lonely. It's a good excuse for like if you can't get a relationship.
Right. or what they do is with the sister that they marry themselves.
Yeah, that was a... Who did it? I forget. There was a celebrity that married themselves. Or maybe I saw a photo on Facebook and it got popular and whatever the case is. But anyways, go to Sirach chapter 6. We're going to be in this chapter for a little while today. Because most everything that I'm going to show today is going to be all inside of here. And y'all know I love to show videos. So those of y'all that's actually on the radio waves, follow us on IUIC Raleigh. All right, go to the YouTube, follow us there. You definitely enjoyed a lot more seeing us versus just hearing us, but I'm gonna make sure that the content is still good for y'all to listen to.
That's right. Raleigh if you fancy.
Yeah, Raleigh if you fancy. Raleigh if you fancy. So give me Sirach chapter 6 and verse, let's start at 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 1. Instead of a friend, become not an enemy.
So instead of a friend, become not an enemy. So in other words, if maybe y'all don't agree on the same place, right? Y'all not on the same mind. Y'all not really friends. Don't try to if y'all can't be friends, don't try to force the relationship to become animosity. Don't become enemies because y'all can't get along. Stay cordial. That's why fools say they have no friends, because they force enemies who they couldn't make friends with in the first place. Come on.
For thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name.
You'll inherit an ill name. Go ahead.
Shame and reproach.
Shame, 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 shame. Shame and reproach. Go ahead.
Even so shall a sinner that hath a double tongue.
Go ahead.
Extol not thyself in the counsel of thine own heart.
So don't be in your own head thinking that you higher than what you really are. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something right now. This show, I'm getting in there. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get all up inside your subconscious with this Bible.
Okay, we getting in there.
We getting in there today. We touching on some stuff today.
Hey, so some fools don't have friends because they're jerks.
They're jerks.
But they can't see it.
They are assholes. And I said it.
Okay.
Both words are in the Bible. Look it up.
So essentially what he's saying is they can examine everybody else and see what's wrong with them and say, I don't have no friends, but I can't examine myself and see what's wrong with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's all it is, essentially.
All of you hate me. Every last one of you hate me.
Yeah, every last one of you hate. I'm right, you're wrong. Them guys, every last one of you hate me. I'm the one. Go ahead.
That thy soul be not torn in pieces as a bull straying alone.
The question is, who's going to be the one tearing? The devil. The devil going to be the one that rip your life apart. And people have their lives ripped apart. We're going to get into some videos. Got a lot of them. Come on.
Thou shalt eat up thy leaves and lose thy fruit, and leave thyself as dry as a tree.
He said, thou shalt eat up thy leaves.
You remixed that last part. You got to read
Yeah, he rapped a little bit, didn't he? Thou shalt eat up thy leaves and loose thy fruit, and leave thyself as a dry tree. What is he saying? So, real quick, hold this right there. Go to Sirach 27:6. Let me explain it. Because it sounds the way sometimes the Bible mentions it. It mentions it as an allegory, a parable, a metaphor. You just have to know precepts to be able to break it down. Watch what he's saying. Come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 6. The fruit declareth if the tree have been dressed.
So the fruit, now the tree is a man. The fruit is his doings, what he says, what he does. It says you can tell who a man or a woman is based off of what they do, what they say, how they act, who they be. The people they hang around. The fruit declares if the tree been dressed. Or let me say it to how we'll talk. You can judge a book by its cover. That's what he's saying, right? So if I can tell what kind of book this is, I might can guess at what kind of chapters I'm about to read. Right? Go back to Sirach 6 now. Watch it. 6 and 3.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 3.
Give me some energy. Come on.
Thou shalt eat up thy leaves and lose thy fruit.
So thou shalt eat up thy leaves and lose thy fruit. Because remember earlier, he had extolled himself in the counsel of his own heart. Right. So now he was like, okay, well, since you did that, and now you became ripped apart like a bull string alone, all of who you became have became torn down. Your spirit is in decline. You went to depression. You feel like you have nobody there next to you. No friends. All you sisters that thinking that you're doing the right thing now, you end up alone and unmarried with a cat at home and with a dog and peanut butter. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You nasty sisters out there.
Went there.
Yeah, you nasty sisters out there.
That's that independent woman.
Yeah, the independent woman. Are you brothers?
Yeah.
You bum brothers, millennial bum brothers, who ever since y'all graduated high school, stuck inside of an early midlife crisis, looking at your high school friends succeed, and you feel like you still at home playing video games, y'all.
He got a SRT to live with his mama.
Yeah.
The hell is this?
Yeah, you know. Verse 3 again.
Thou shalt eat up thy leaves and lose thy fruit, and leave thyself as a dry tree.
You become nothing trying to extol yourself higher than what you really are. And then try to place yourself above friends who's actually had your back. We're going to get into it. And that can go marriage-wise, relationship-wise, friendship-wise. I'm touching on it today, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Read.
Verse 4. A wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it, and shall make him to be laughed to scorn of his enemies.
Dag. So a wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it. So this is all still within his own brain. He is destroying himself within. But you know what he going to do? They.
Oh, there.
They
there
did
it is.
it. They did it. All of them. Instead of a friend become not an enemy. They did it. They start pointing the finger. Go ahead.
Sweet language will multiply friends.
So instead of that, how about this? No, instead of a friend becoming not an enemy, right? Instead of that, how about, you know what? Let's say you offended me, right? And maybe the offense was justified for whatever reason.
Right.
So instead, be like, you know what? I'm not going to go railing for railing with my brother. You know what? Hey, we squash it. We come back. And then sweet language. We start to now deal with one another. We build with one another.
Right.
Because I'm not trying to make an enemy with you, even though an offense was there. Let's make amends. And instead of a friend, even though we might not get along all the time, I'm sure as hell not going to become your enemy.
Right.
There you go. That takes humility. Though.
That takes humility.
You know what I'm saying?
Takes humility.
Go ahead.
Bring it out. And a fair-speaking tongue will increase kind greetings.
Right. Go ahead.
Be in peace with many.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000.
Have one person you trust, and be mindful of that counselor, because praise no man before you hear him speak. You can tell a lot about somebody based off of the way they talk, what they're saying, their actions. The fruit declares if the tree been dressed.
You're going to learn today.
Now, look how all that plays into the next verse. Come on.
Verse 7. If thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first. And be not hasty to credit him.
We're going through this whole chapter today, just to let you know. You got some stuff in here. First video. Y'all got something y'all want to add before we get into the nitty gritty?
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go on a video.
Let's go.
Let's go to get in there.
Give me that first video.
Well, since we have time.
All right.
Apparently, right? Go ahead.
Hey, get his song.
All right,
they got it? Okay.
All right, so now, wait, listen, hold on for a second. Before you play this man here, for our audience on the radio show, if you want to watch the full video and also listen to this audio, then come on IUIC Raleigh, all right, on the YouTube page. For the sake of him speaking vulgar, it will not be played on George Gregory's radio waves because of the language being vulgar. So it will be skipped, and then we're going to continue on after this video plays. But if you want the full thing, come to IUIC Raleigh. And but viewer discretion, advise based off of the words that he says. But y'all Christians, y'all say it.
He said, get your kids.
Yeah, get your kids out the room. Y'all say it. These words are not uncommon amongst our community and on YouTube. Y'all say it. But I'm just saying it because I know, some people are squeamish when it comes to certain words. But what he's saying here is real talk. Real talk. So let the cuss words begin. Go ahead.
Kill a nigga over some pussy, bro. Bro, my baby mama. Nigga, fuck your baby mama, cuz. Nigga, everybody got a fucking life, bro. Is you with your baby mama right now? No. All right, then. So what the fuck you killing that nigga for?
All right,
he did something to your kid.
Hold on. So
his face though with it.
He's a comedian. He actually acts out a lot of this stuff. He's doing this so that way he can make a point.
Yeah, I like it.
Because they have a lot of guys who kill and hurt brothers. Like, for example, the man and the ex-woman that he's with, baby mama, are no longer together, right? But then they be having these situations where a man, for you sisters out there that don't be telling these brothers, you evil devils, you. But they be having some crazy ex-baby daddies.
Black ninjas,
right? And then they be crazy. And then you know that when you bring a new man in, this ex-Negro is going to try to come and fight, maybe kill this guy that's now sleeping with you. Because he feel like he always got tabs on you. He can go be with anybody else except you can't be with anybody. That kind of thing. Right? This guy, now on the case of this video, right?
Yes, sir.
This man here, he's putting sense inside of these brothers to a degree because he have to give it to them raw and uncut because a lot of brothers don't have friends like this. This is a good, as much as what he's saying, this is a good friend because he's looking out for this man's life.
Hey, and then the brother want to kill somebody over a baby mama that he never married.
That he never married. Well, allegedly.
He don't even stay with nothing. He not with her nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah. Right? So now, play.
Baby mama, cuz. Nigga, everybody got a fucking life, bro. Is you with your baby mama right now? No. All right, then. So what the fuck you killing that nigga for? He did something to your kid? No. All right, then. He playing a fucking role, nigga. You got a man up, nigga. You want to kill a nigga over some fucking pussy, bro. You got your own shit going on, bro. You got a car, you got a crib, you got your shit going on. You want to kill a nigga and lose all this shit over some fucking pussy.
Hey, take me up the screen.
You fucking your baby mama right now.
Nah, but
all right, then, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't finna kill no nigga on no motherfucking pussy, bro. Grow the fuck up, bro.
Hey, hold on real quick.
Dang.
Some of y'all need that.
Hey,
God damn.
Hey, some of y'all need that. Y'all simple brothers better stop that crap. Put on this armor, man. Y'all need that. Y'all simple little mamby-pamby, weak generation, Z generation, you millennials, generation Alpha coming up need to stop that garbage.
Brothers be crying because he said something to them.
Right.
That they need to fix. I don't like the way you talk to me.
Yeah, because in case people don't understand it, I know you got a scripture. I'm going to let you get it. In case people not understanding the angle of where this guy is coming from that's talking to his friend that's about to do something stupid, he's saying, bro, you have a whole life that you got going on now without your baby mama. Right. A whole life. And you doing something, you got your woman on the side over there. Right. She has a life. Y'all split up. She has a life over there. Don't get mad that now she's moving on and she don't need your stinking ass no more, excuse my language. And then you want to now go kill her because she finally ready to move on from you. Damn. That's what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Go ahead, get your scripture. I know you say you had something.
Yeah, let me get a scripture right quick. Jude 25, and let me get 23. All right, so this particular video is actually going right into the topic, like right on point, because remember it says, extol not thyself. This is the importance of having a friend. All right, read what you got. Jude 25, verse 23.
Yeah, you confusing me with
Jude 25. I'm sorry, Jude 23.
All right, all
yeah, he said 25. Jude got 25 chapters.
The book of Jude, verse 23.
There you go.
And others save with fear.
So what we just saw in that video, that brother, he was saving his friend with fear. He was putting fear in him. Read.
Pulling them out of the fire.
Pulling them out of that fire. You about to go and commit murder? You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, the topic was not unrighteousness, but you about to go commit murder over some putang? That's what you about to go do? That don't make no sense. So he had to be a friend. You see, if you was by yourself, right, and you had that one counsel of 1,000, which was yourself, I, me, myself, and I, and I didn't go tell a friend that I'm about to go do this, he would have went and did that. He'd have went and go shot and kill that man. Mm-hmm. Don't make no sense. That's all I had.
He ended up in prison for the rest of his life.
Right. Put the video back up.
She still would have been sleeping with another brother.
She still would have been sleeping with somebody else. He's simple.
He would really been tight.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Bitch yesterday.
I mean, yeah.
Don't she got a baby daddy?
Yeah, but
do he want to kill your bitch ass?
Hey, hold on, pause. So what happened was he was like, didn't you just sleep with a woman yesterday? He said, yeah. He said, don't she have a baby daddy? He said, yeah. Well, he want to kill you. He said, you about to go do this to him. You just did the same thing. You just did the same exact thing that somebody else want to do you now. He said, stop being a hypocrite. That's what he's saying.
Exactly what it is.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm saying, hey, look, he coming out hard on it, but this medicine. The conversation that they're having is wicked, right? Because of what he's saying that he's doing that's allowed. However, the message behind it is medicine. Go ahead.
Fuck you said. Did you not fuck a bitch yesterday?
I mean, yeah.
Don't she got a baby daddy?
Yeah, but
do he want to kill your bitch ass?
Probably do, but fuck that ain't the point.
No, nigga, the point is, nigga, you act like a real bitch. That's my bitch, nigga. Nigga, that is your baby mama, nigga. That's somebody else's bitch right now, nigga. She getting fucked right now. Your baby mama getting fucked. And she
let's take it off.
Yeah,
go to second Ezra's. Yo, go to second Ezra's. And don't keep a pin on Sirach 6, because we going through that chapter. Second Ezra's 14, and I think it's 14.
That thing crazy.
All right, then, nigga. Shut up.
He's like, he about to cry.
Yo.
Nah, man.
Right.
He said, but that's my baby mama. Yeah. Yeah, that's my baby mama.
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 14.
Yeah, hey, y'all brothers need to. Hey, some of you brothers that be doing that be big and swole.
Ew, it always the big ones.
Y'all, some of y'all brothers that be doing that be big and swole. Y'all weak as hell. And look, here's the thing. This is what brothers like to do when they start getting called out, especially if they feel like they look better than you and they stronger, right? They want to beat you up and they want to fight you. They're like, all right, let's say, look, check this out. Like, all right, let's say, for example, you whip my ass, right?
Yeah.
Does that change what's inside your head after I said it?
No.
I'm whipping your ass every day. You might have got me in physical, but I'm all up inside your head now. I'm tearing you up, nigga.
Right.
It's over. The scriptures got you. You need to fix that.
Right. That's the self-defense mechanism.
Yeah, that's a self-defense mechanism. That's what little boys, that's what children do instead of manning up. Now, usually brothers, I'm talking about weak brothers. Weak brothers do that. Sisters, they don't care. Most of them, I'm sorry, sisters, but most of y'all really don't care about getting corrected, and you don't like hearing how it come out. It is what it is, and I got about 9 more videos just for you.
You're
Right.
gonna learn today.
So give me 2nd Ezra 14 and 14.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14 and verse 14.
Today's class
Bring
is
it
meant
out.
to come at y'all next so y'all can get right. We too close to the end for y'all to be still slipping over this simple stuff. Come on.
Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man.
Come on.
Put off now the weak nature.
Put off that weak, mamby-pamby, soft like shaman, toilet tissue nature. Come on. That you soft inside nature. That I'm scared of my woman to come around nature.
Hey, officer, when Bishop come in, he got the theme music.
Yeah.
When that type of brother come in, that's what we playing.
Yeah, that's what we playing.
Right.
And sip on deck.
Yeah.
Sip on deck.
Simp on deck. He said, you know how he said hand salute? He said, simp on deck, walk out the room.
Stop it. Get some help.
So
Favorite color, yellow.
yeah, favorite color yellow.
Man.
Read that scripture again.
It makes me cry.
Verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Cast away the burdens of man.
Right.
Put off now the weak nature.
Read.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and hast thee to flee from these times.
And haste thee to flee from these times. Stop trying to be like everybody that's now. Flee from these times. Stop being weak. Be a man, grow up. Usually men like to deal with things in logic, things that make sense. You you thinking just like a woman when too many of the women agree with you.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. You got to say that one more time.
Ooh. Hey.
Say that for the people in the back.
Hey, for real. You think too much like a woman when too many other women agree with you. Women don't think the same way like men think. Men supposed to think at a better, higher level because you were created first and they came from you.
Right.
There it goes.
I had your back.
Yeah.
I had your back.
There
I
you
was
go.
ready for the DJ effect.
There we go. Thank
Sound
you. Next video. Next video, number 2. I got something for you, sisters. I appreciate y'all. I love you. And all of this is correction. Now, this is scenario based. You brothers that got spirits on you, stay in the spirit. So, here we go. This man has a YouTube channel. And his YouTube channel is to help brothers avoid situations that they sometimes get themselves in that makes them cheat on their spouse. So he creates little scenarios with his friends and whomever, right? Sometimes with his spouse also. And he creates scenarios so that way brothers who get themselves in situations saying, oh, I could have dodged this if only, and they try to play stupid, knowing good and well you should have never been in that situation. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna create a YouTube channel. Create situations that you brothers claim that you got in by accident and show you how stupid you were by actually putting myself in. I'm going to let you see you.
He said, I'm going to put it in a picture book for you.
I'm going to put it in a picture book for you. So the scenario is when the scenario is my girlfriend's friend came over for a visit. Play. I need sound.
What is that? Knock at this door. What the fuck I actually doing on my door?
He already messed up right there.
Open the door.
Hey, he already messed up right there. Come on, bro. You already messed up.
Yeah. Go ahead. Play on.
She walked right in. So you see that?
Right.
Yeah, nobody. And she walked in.
As soon as the door opened, she knew she got him.
Yeah, foot in the door. Nigga, I'm here.
Now, that's not the full video. You have to watch the full video on his channel, but go ahead.
My car broke down right outside. They'll be here to fix it in the morning. I just need to stay here until then.
You trying to stay here in the morning?
In here.
Hold on. What the
Keely come home. She gonna think it's some hell no.
It's not coming. Can I lay over here?
Say, oh, pause. She said T ain't coming. So talking about his girl, he's like, well, T come home and see who you is. She's like, hell, you gotta go. Somehow the friend already knows that T ain't gonna be there tonight.
Wow.
Something's
up.
Go back to Ciroc 6. Something's up. How do you know that?
It's a setup, bro.
Yeah, these are things you brothers need to be paying attention to, right?
He can still get out of it right now.
Get out of it right.
Make a phone call. Hey, your friend is over here. What the hell she doing at the house? She just walked in.
Right.
It's something.
FaceTime. Smoke signal.
Right.
Hey, you know what brothers who hate correction would do? Oh, she needed help. Her car broke down. I thought, let me just go outside. I fix her car up, and then she can go on about her business.
Yeah.
Nigga, you simple as hell.
Right.
All right. So, anyways,
let me look up a YouTube video real quick.
Yeah. Hey, go to Sirach chapter 6. Go back there. Now, go to verse. Let me see. Hold on. No. I want verse 7 again. Then I'm going to jump down.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
And don't be hasty. Don't be too quick. Because look, he knows her, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying he would have called her a friend per se, right? But he has a girl, and apparently it was always him, his girl, and her. I can tell just from the ambiance what's going on here. It was always a third wheel kind of thing. And she always eyeballed him. But he never really cared to pay attention to it too much. Obviously. That's why he's in this situation. But you know what? To a degree, and we're gonna finish playing it. To a degree, he allowed some of the looks because he let her in. He's not really forcing her out. Right. He liked what he see. Mm-hmm. She came too dressed up to talk about her car broke down.
Right.
Yeah, married with single friends.
Yeah, she came way too dressed up to talk about her car broke down. Jump down to verse for his own occasion. That part. Where is that?
Friend for his own occasion.
Yeah.
Verse 8, sir.
Is that it? Yeah, read down. Go ahead.
Verse 8. For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
So now she would consider, I guarantee you, she would say that he's a friend.
That's my friend.
Yeah, I guarantee. But here's the bottom part. Watch, read.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Don't call T. Yeah, don't call her. She ain't coming.
Right.
She come sit down. Go ahead. You have a scripture?
Yeah. After the video, I got some.
She knows the schedule and everything.
Yeah, she knows the schedule and all.
Yeah.
Press play where you was at. Go put it back up first, then press play, and make sure there's sound.
He didn't even put clothes on.
I did.
Don't get to the blanket.
Look, you gotta go early in the morning. I'm not playing. Early in the morning.
That's another problem.
Hey.
Snap.
You know, Jesus. Please let me make it.
Then he's praying. He praying to Christianity.
Some of these brothers be doing this shit.
Yo, and they be saying, look. Here's the crazy part. These brothers, picture by picture. Yeah, there we go. Brothers in the truth. You simple in the truth that begins in situations like this. Cause look, I can switch this all the way to this, right? Watch, here we go. In the truth, she got a dress on. Is it modest? No, it's not modest.
Dress though.
She knows my wife. Why she here without you? Why she here without your wife? Why are you there with them in the first place? Oh, okay. And then you want to go, look, and then the truth brothers go, all right, I'm gonna go in my closet and send up prayers. Nigga, kick her out.
Hey, stop it. Before I go teach this sister the Bible in her apartment, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Right.
Protecting over me.
Yeah. Oh, my wife knows her, so it's good. We straight.
Yeah, it don't work like
and then now, all right, now I say it in the truth. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about in the truth, let's go back to you in the world. You are married or you are with somebody. For one, if you are with somebody, you need to get married. Opposite sex, of course. I ain't talking same sex. That's backwards according to God. You're married or you're with someone, and you find yourself in situations like this, talking about, I wouldn't be able to survive that situation. Hey, you brothers that cheat, you are the weakest of the men.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm going to let you rock. You're the weakest of the men. And you know what? I'm going to say you this. If you do cheat and pick yourself back up, then make sure you never do it again. Because maybe you're going through the situation afterwards. And what this class is doing is probably revealing some things that you made mistakes on previously.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna say this though: if you're getting ready to do certain things like this and you're doing that, I'm calling you out. As much as you might backbite it if you want, the most disciplined men are the ones who are remembered in history.
Right.
Them niggas that cheat and do all this other extra stuff, you niggas gonna be forgotten about. You sisters who do that to your friends, and you know that, and you know good and well what you're doing. And you sisters who wind up cheating and doing that, you niggas not gonna be remembered.
You gonna learn today.
Y'all not at all. This behavior in Israel gotta stop. This behavior amongst the black community gotta stop.
Right.
Hey, it's especially harmful when you come into the truth. Because now the sister, whatever you was in the world, the sister looking at is a man of God now. He's the sister God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now that you shatter somebody's faith like that, man. They never trust again. You gotta be mindful of that stuff.
Hey, matter of fact, I want to finish the video. It's a lot to unpack in this. But go to Sirach chapter. Let me look. Go to Sirach chapter 37, verse 27. This is a good scripture for that. Good scripture. The difference between us and podcasts that y'all usually see online or on radio waves, we use a foundation that's not our own words. We're giving you words that has been said and preached to us from way before our ancestors were born.
Right.
These words here is what's going to guide you right. And it's funny, as old as this book is, these words are still relevant today.
Right.
Come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 27. My son, prove thy soul in thy life.
Prove yourself. See, now watch this. Go ahead.
And see what is evil for it.
Know what's in yourself. Know what's in you. So I know I shouldn't be in this situation. I shouldn't be in that situation. Because if I am, I'm a fall. See what's evil for it and go ahead.
And give not that unto it.
In this case, it'll be a woman.
Right.
Don't put yourself in that situation. Excuse yourself, or that's your house. Kick her out. Call your girl. Be like, hey, you know your girl over here, your friend? I don't know why she knocked on my... Now, for one, you got to explain why you opened the door. But... you got to explain why you opened the door. But anyways, but listen, if that happens, she stand outside. I don't care how cold it is. Go ahead.
Hey, we used to stay in these little hood apartments, little townhomes. Man, they come knocking on the door at 2 a.m. Can I borrow a wrench? Can I borrow some?
You say that?
My wife be up. Huh?
You say where you stay?
Yeah, where I used to stay at. Yeah. It's like no goddamn wrench. I used to be simple back then too. Like when I first came in the truth, it was like, well, I'm just gonna let her borrow my phone and call it. And, you know, this dumb stuff. My wife had taught some sense to me. You don't know them. You know what you does
that? Nah, you good.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I had on my job, I got hollered at by this white chick at a hotel, right? Because I had to deliver to the hotel over there on the Hamptons. And she was trying to be slick with how she said it. She was like this. She said, oh, well, how you doing today? Common greeting. Oh, yeah, I'm doing fine. And then she slid it underneath her speech, said, well, how you doing fine if you ain't got my number? While she was doing like this. And I didn't hear her because I was still giving delivery towards the manager. And then as I was walking out, she said, well, how you doing fine if you ain't got my number? And I heard it that time. I was like, ha ha. And I walked out.
That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it.
Hey, now it works, man. You gotta have sometimes you gotta have a cold face on. It's just like it's a whole different. Like with y'all, you know, family. It's like it's all relaxed. At work, it's just be like,
hey. Thankfully, I have a kind of job where I have the freedom to walk away at liberty. So me, I can be an absolute ass. Like what I just said, I could be an absolute ass and walk away. Now, if it was in the cubicle, that's different. I have stories for that too. But I ignore the shit out of them. Excuse my language. I ignore the hell out of them at that point. Go. Back to the video. Let's finish that because we got another video.
Get the water, no passage.
Yeah. Go ahead, play. Now, he already went pray and whatnot, but go ahead.
Look, you got to go early in the morning. I'm not playing. Early in the morning. Damn. Hey, Lord Jesus. Please let me make it like this alive.
Why are you sitting over there?
Huh?
You can come over here. I'm not going to bite you.
Oh, no, I'm good over here.
Boy, get over here.
That's because he want to do it.
Right.
Play it to the end.
Don't act like that. Get over here. I was standing out there so long, my freaking neck hurt.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I stand out there so long her neck hurt. Well, I don't. Anyways, next.
Hey,
I know it's about to happen.
oh, it's more video.
Most of you said body.
I want the next video. Yeah, I want to get to the next video. You had something on it?
Yeah, I can wait.
All right. What's the next video say? All right, so this is good right here. This is good right here. This right here is gonna spark. This is good. You sisters who think body counts don't matter. All right, so this dude right here be spitting some game to these sisters, and I'm talking about play.
Most of you said body count shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. If body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Oh,
Wait, you just asked my body count? I would rather not say.
All right, Cynthia.
got him.
I would prefer not to say.
They all would rather.
I also prefer not to say. Just out of respect for my family.
Yeah, I would rather not say.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say.
I won't say, I'm sorry.
I prefer not to say.
Okay, so you refuse to share, yet you think body count doesn't matter. Deep down, even though you guys say body count doesn't matter, your refusal to share it would indicate to me that it matters. You know it matters, and that's why you refuse to share it.
Pause.
Okay.
So you see that right there? He said, you know it matters. That's why you refuse to share it. I had posted a comment on that video, and I had said, I guarantee if any one of them was a virgin, they would have said it. And they had somebody comment back at me, said, what makes you think that if there was a virgin, they wouldn't be ashamed to say it? I didn't respond. I was like, she's stupid.
Right.
I was like, I know. You think in that situation, when that question is getting asked and clearly everybody else isn't a virgin and they're ashamed,
Right.
if I'm the only virgin there to exalt myself, I ain't going to do it?
Right. Are you married?
Yeah.
One. What's your body count? One. I'm married.
And the thing is about the show is, if there was a virgin on the show, I would say a woman of respect, right? She wouldn't even be in that situation.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even be in that discussion talking about body counts. If she was a respectable woman, right?
Bring it
or
out.
a virgin, so to speak.
So to speak.
She said, for my family's sake, I'm not going to
Family's
say
sake, right.
And that joint high, boy.
Hey, check this
See
out.
what's up there.
I'm about to hit y'all with something real quick. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse start at 46. We're going to read to 49, but start at 46. Watch this.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40, what'd you say, sir, 45?
Start at 46.
46. For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods.
Now, this is talking about the persecution to come. But there's something at the bottom of what I really want that's going into this video. Watch. Come on.
Overthrow their houses and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children.
So go ahead.
And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own person.
So they have a time where that's going to come where there's going to be a robbery of nations' goods and of our own things. They wind up taking our things and then putting it upon them. So this is all prophecy about persecution to come, right? So, and it's also going into prophecy about nations, and we have videos on it. It's prophecy about nations and then their jewelry, their things getting taken from them. Come on. Come on.
Verse 48.
Yeah.
The more will I be angry with them for their sin, saith the Lord.
Yeah, because it's talking about, again, I already mentioned it. There's a class on it. I'll share it with you. But again, a lot of this is going into prophecy, persecution coming up, so on and so forth. Here's the part I want.
Like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman.
So I had to read that so that way that verse right there can make sense. All of that stuff that's being taken place amongst our nation, we getting our things taken from us, robbed of us, and all of that stuff, right?
Bring it out.
And then the Lord was like, I'm still angry at they sin because they're not seeing it. And let me compare this anger. I'm going to tell you how mad I am and how I can best compare this anger that I have. The same way that a whore is jealous over a woman that's not a whore, a virgin over someone who's not a virgin. Just think about it. They have a stripper and a whore, a regular old girl that had round-the-way girl in a room, and then they have a virgin. they have a good man that's out there, what they call a high value man. There we go.
Right.
High value man out there. And now all three of these women want that high value man. Guess which one he gonna choose between them three?
He picking the virgin.
He picking the virgin.
He picking the virgin.
Every day.
Guess what the two is gonna want to do to that one?
Fight, tear it down, all
Tear it down.
You're gonna
Envy.
learn
Maybe a
today.
killer probably.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
he's comparing his anger towards the sin, just like how a whore is angry and jealous over a woman that has not given up her goods.
Hey, the sisters do that when you coming up. You know, they be like, "Oh, you still a virgin?"
Yeah,
They
that,
talking to the
exactly.
other sisters. You still a virgin? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my sister voice.
Right. That's your sister voice?
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong? Yeah, I know, right? That was his sister. That was his sister.
voice.
That was his sister.
What's wrong with you?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh, now you put me on camera.
Oh, yeah. See. Yeah, they late on it, huh?
Right,
Anyways,
right,
go ahead. They haven't put you on camera.
Yeah. They put
All
me
right,
on
I'm
camera.
about to say they switch.
panic-
better
I got
switch.
a panic
That's
game
not
week
switching,
today.
man. All right, come on.
So shall
No. Videos. I want the next video. I'm sorry. All right, so this is another good one. So body count, they was like, now, you're like, okay, well, relationship advice and so on and so forth. How does that play into it? For one, you're supposed to keep your body and yourself modest, right? That's not only just in the way that you dress, the way that you walk, the way that you talk. That's what all of the scriptures that we put out at first, Sirach 6, that plays into that. The advice about in regards to a friend, you need to make sure that if you're proving a friend, for those of y'all in this truth, you need to be examining the way they talk, the way they walk, how they react in problems, and how they react in times when it's good.
Right.
If you're in the world and you're not into this gospel, you're not into this truth, for one, you need to examine why you're not in here because you are an Israelite. But also, you need to also check this out. The friends that's in your circle, what is the substance that's keeping that friendship together?
Right.
What's the substance that's keeping your relationship, your marriage together? If it's lust, if it's sex, if it's money, it's not going to last. It won't. It won't last. Or even if y'all get old, you're going to die unhappy.
Right.
Now, for the few that die happy in their wickedness, I feel sorry for you because you're going to inherit an eternal flame. But there's very few out there. I mean, smaller than 1%. Watch this. Play.
Once do we say, why doesn't she want to sleep with me? Why doesn't she want to give me this intimacy? Like, why is this happening? Because we completely dismiss postpartum. We completely dismiss depression. We completely dismiss hormonal. There's not, a woman don't get with a man and say, I'm not going to fuck him. I don't ever want to sleep with him again. I don't want to suck his. That's not what goes down. So are we caring about that woman's mental health as well?
No, we definitely.
So pause. So now she's going into about what women and their mental health and what they always deal with, because she feels like guys always ignore what mental health that women deal with. That's what she feels like. That's why she's explaining it with such energy. Now, look at his response. Come on. Because you have to meditate on some of these things that's being said in these discussions, because if you just analyze it for a second, then you'll be, all right, I can keep a friend a bit longer if I just imagine the other side for a second. Like, I'll give you an example for husbands, right? And those that's married, and in regards to their wife. It wouldn't hurt every once in a while when you come in. I know you had a long day and whatnot. Get yourself a time to breathe, a second to chill. But then every once in a while, you ask them how their day went. That wouldn't hurt. Every once in a while, how your day went. You know, you talk, because they go through what they go through with the children on a consistent basis every day, so on and so forth. So they have some things that they go through. And all they look for is your validation. At least the women who care. Mm-hmm. They look for your validation. You know, speak to them a little bit. And then you'll be surprised how much energy that gives them. And they'll be more than happy to continue doing what they're doing. But if they don't receive that validation from you, because that's what they crave. I don't care how out there these women know. They crave the man's opinion.
They want your validation. How does my food taste?
Yeah.
How do I look?
Yeah,
you know,
they want that. They want your validation on that stuff. If you give them at least a little bit of that, and then you treat them out sometimes, and so on and so forth, they'll be willing to give back to you what you want from them.
Right.
But you need to first go back to Sirach 6. Before you even get to that point, don't rush and be hasty to jump inside the drawers, because that's what she's talking about. Hey, women willing to do this, that, and the third, so you're not thinking about their mental health. First and foremost, don't only be thinking about lust. Mm-hmm. Give me that. Sirach 6 and 7. Again, one more time.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Be not hasty to credit that friend. Jump to 10.
Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
You need to see if they're going to stick around when times get hard. Go ahead.
But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself.
You can't get no closer than when times are good. You got some money in your pocket. You able to go out places. You able to travel. You able to whatever.
Right.
They're your best friend.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah. Your car broke down. You having a hard time. Maybe the brother might be on child support, for example.
Lose your
job. Whatever the case is, or you have some family member that died. You might be going through a hard time with some court cases. I don't know what y'all go through. Then now, where's your friends at? What's going on there? You might actually need a friend to correct you, but you have no friends to really deal with you on where you wrong at. They always aid and rub your back.
Because you're giving them gifts out.
Yeah. Y'all got something?
Yeah, actually, let me get two real quick. 1 Timothy 2 and 9. Because the sister said, you got to worry about our mental health, right? We doing all this for you. You should be worried about our mental health. Well, read that real quick.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So the Most High gave you a dress code. He said, adorn yourself in modest apparel. The laws of God are spiritual. What is the value of a sister not showing her entire body off to every man in the street? Well, maybe if I'm not distracted by your body, I might care about your mind and what's going on in your head. And maybe the men you attract will be attracted to your mind, so they care about your mental health and things like that. If the first thing I'm seeing is buns, cheek, P's, and Q's, that's what my mind's gonna be on. And when I'm done with that, what reason would I have to get to your mind? That's supposed to, what Bishop say, that's supposed to be after marriage, right? You're supposed to do that after marriage. That should be the last thing a man gets from you. You know what I'm saying? Your mind should already be taken care of, considered, and all that first. But y'all going about it backwards. Let me get the man with my behind, and then try to get him to stay after the sun rises and talk about things concerning my thoughts. Y'all working backwards.
Say, you have something? No, go ahead if you have something. Hey, play that video I just sent to the AOG Radio Show. It wasn't in the lineup, but play that because it's going right with what he just said. If maybe you didn't always dress and put on, again, it's that same guy said he'd be going in feeding them knowledge, right? If you maybe didn't always try to portray the person that you are as your body, maybe I would care about what's really in your head. But no brother cares about what's in your head if what you're offering him is your butt. I'm just saying, or your crotch. Right. All that. No man cares about what's in your mind or anything like that. That's why when you get in a relationship after y'all done knocked boots and he saw what you got, he don't care nothing about what you thinking about because he ain't thinking about that. You showed him what he wanted.
Hey, the man that do care about thoughts, he ain't checking you out because you all about your body. He's like, I already know what's in her mind.
Yeah.
I'm good.
The smart ones at least.
Right.
Hey, you got that video? Play that video real quick. Just click the link, play the video, and then we'll go back to the lineup.
That's all guys want.
All right, hey, let me see the video first, bro. Okay, now, restart it. All right, there we go, play.
Disclaimer on language.
Go ahead.
That's all guys want. All guys want is pussy.
Or could it be that the men that only want pussy, the men that only want sex from...
So again, disclaimer for the words, but he's speaking real talk and straight up. All right? So anyways, go ahead.
That's all guys want. All guys want is pussy.
Or could it be that the men that only want pussy, the men that only want sex from women, is because that's all that the women have to offer? Because for me, if pussy's all you're offering, pussy's all I want.
God wants
So that's coming from a guy's perspective. He said, if that's all you're offering, then that's all they want.
Right. That's crazy because, you know, you look at the TVs, right, and you see what's on there. It's inappropriate, right? Mm-hmm. They're advertising something I'm scripture. Let me get a scripture. Let me get Proverbs 7:10. You're advertising something. So if you're walking around looking a certain way, you're showing yourself to be something. So I'm going to walk around with a uniform on, and now I'm going to get mad when people give me the attention because of my uniform. But I'm advertising something. I'm advertising. You got that scripture? We ready? Go ahead, read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, and verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
A what?
An harlot.
So if you're walking around advertising that you're an harlot by the uniform that you're wearing, right? Guess what? When men look at you, what you think they're giving you what you want. You talking about all men want is pussy? Well, that's all you showing.
I came outside looking for whores.
Oh,
Oh, there's one.
Right. I was on my way to work.
Right.
I was minding my business, and hey.
Some cat. That's all they wanted. So, anyways,
dressed like a garbage man.
again, the thing. Disclaimer on the words. Such sensitive ears. I know they be saying
Khalil,
stuff
you
at
got
their
some
house.
editing to do.
Yeah, they be saying that at the house and all that other stuff. But anyways, go to cut 5.
Hey, why you getting that? His sister dressed like a garbage man. He's like, hey, you gonna get this garbage?
Right.
I'm a doctor.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, she looked like a garbage woman. He said, hey, I have this trash over here. How dare you? I'm at a law firm.
Right. But you want to be a wife, but you dress like a whore.
Okay, understood. All right, so look, sometimes it's not the baby daddies, it's you. So look, check this out. Here's another one. Now, you like, dang, all of these things about the women, where the stuff at the men at? Some of this stuff that we saying, believe it or not, it goes both ways. We just had the podcast that was both. It gave both the male and the female perspective. I bet you that'll get missed, but go ahead.
How am I picking them?
You're a part of the problem.
Why am I attracting that?
Bro, it's the same thing I always say. If you 3 baby daddies in and they all deadbeats, you are a poor decision-making woman. And I'm not trying to beat that down, into you. But maybe you need to stop for a second. Stop popping them kids out like they candy. And chill out and reassess yourself and really reevaluate and be like, okay, what's going on with me? Because I'm not a cum bucket. Because that's how it's coming off. That's how it come off to me. I'm sorry. Anybody that want to release in me can. There's no specialness in it. Anybody could get me pregnant. That's how I feel. That's how it looks. You don't have no type of self-control or thought process. You knew this dude for 3 months. And then this is another thing. And we were just talking about, I was talking to my makeup artist about this. If you are someone who is not a good judge of character, and girl, by 2 baby daddies, you know if you a good judge of character. I don't care. Because if both is bad, both baby daddies deadbeats. Like we said, girl. So if you know that, right? Wait. Get to know them. People can only hide who they are for so long.
Correct.
Unless they are psychopaths. Or you're just completely lying to yourself.
All right.
Baby.
Ciroc, 19-4.
Get it. Bring it out.
See? I like that a woman is saying it because it's not always coming from the man. Your own gender is saying it also.
Yeah, Kevin Samuel said that she wouldn't have received it.
Yeah, so anyways, go ahead.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 4.
Go ahead.
He that is hasty to give credit is light-minded.
It's stupid. You slow. I was about to say kind of slow. No, you slow. You quick to give credit. 3 months in, then now boom, you have a baby, you have a sex and all that stuff. You didn't get to know this person at all. Go ahead.
And he that sinneth shall offend against his own soul.
You did it to yourself. When you try to get a friend, and you quick to give credit to somebody before you really get to know them, then you cause whatever hurt came to you on you. That's on you. And look, when I'm saying that, right, because the whole thing like relationship advice, you can have a brotherly relationship with somebody, for example, brother and brother, sister and sister, or marital. I definitely don't believe that there should be friends of male and female. I don't think that listen, I'm gonna tell you, sister, something.
Impossible.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, sister, something. And I've asked many of men, brothers I know for myself, I would never hang out with. So I can't. So that's not my circle. And I asked them also. Just about all of them. Whenever they want to befriend a woman, they're looking to smash.
Mm-hmm. Sound effects.
Nah, they don't get six best there. Hey, whenever they befriend a woman, they're looking to smash. And listen, they will wait for years. If she worth it to them, they will wait for years. And here's the sad part. Here's the psychological destruction of that thing.
Bring it out.
The sister, she's like, that's her friend. So she'll get a man, right? And the guy's cool with them, whatever. And she'll feel like she'll never get married. She'll never do a long relationship, marriage, or nothing like that. Because in the back of her mind, the man is placing enough words inside of her to make her believe that at some point in the future, if none of this works out, which he's hoping and betting on, they can come together and be together. They wind up having sex. She thinks that's her soulmate. He never winds up being with her. Dang. Happens all the time, and y'all fall for it. Then y'all say men ain't ish. Knowing good and well, brothers been saying for a minute, the reason why a lot of them befriend a lot of you sisters is because they're looking for the goods.
Right.
Hey, and you brothers that do that, y'all ain't ish.
Right. And majority of brothers out here is hunters. They are hunters. They are trained to get women from a young age. And y'all sisters be thinking y'all are so smart. Brother peeped you out second you walked in the room. He's like, I know exactly how much I got to do to get there.
Right. These are pick-me's and passport bros. I'm going to talk about y'all in a second. Go ahead, play on. I mean, the next video. Go to the next video. I think it's 6. All right, this one's heavy. I'm going to let this play. No, matter of fact, I want it to be read along, right? This one's heavy. Go ahead, play. So now hold on. Matter of fact, go back. I think I'm gonna do it. I want to do it. I think I do want to do it. So I said, this is exactly what is happening right now. In our society, this is how relationships are going. Why? Hey, Dewada, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, watch this. You ready?
Yes, sir.
It says, this is exactly what's happening right now. It says, I want marriage. This is a female. I want marriage. Okay, play. I want kids. Okay.
They got married.
They got married. They have a kid.
Kids.
Go ahead. Now he's working and she's nagging. Pause. He's doing stuff around the house, building, walking the dog, gardening. He's doing his thing, right?
Right.
Okay, they have a life now. But she at the house nagging him. Go ahead. All right, so he's at job. He's doing his punching his time in, doing his thing. Go ahead. Come back home, still dealing with that nagging woman.
Right. He's getting mad.
Yeah. Real quick, I'm sorry. That scripture, when it says, going up a sandy way.
Oh, 25, Sirach 25?
Yeah, give me that. I know y'all don't be thinking that the Bible be speaking about
Bring it out.
Too.
Hey,
25 and
20.
Yeah, 25 and 20.
Sirach.
Start at 19.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 19.
Oh no, no.
20?
Start at 17.
Yes, sir.
No, 16.
We need it all.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. I'm telling you, watch, go ahead.
Dang. The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 16.
And give me some energy. Come on, let's go.
I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon, than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Than to keep house with a wicked woman. I'd rather be inside a house with lions and snakes.
Yeah, clean the dishes. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah, I'd rather be in there getting my life risked by king cobras and dang Simba.
Bro did all that. He did all that work that day. He said, "I'm about to go back to work."
Yeah,
overtime.
Yeah, I'd rather. Go ahead.
The wickedness of a woman changes her face.
So the second he see her, she go in there, face all scrunched up. Well, why you do this? Yeah, no man wants to deal with that.
I don't want to deal with that, man.
That's why I know. You know what? Go ahead.
Don't want no smoke.
They don't want no smoke when they come into. They want to relax. They brothers want to chill.
Yeah.
And look, here's the crazy part. Sisters like to put this thing out there, right? That they have a hard time, and that what they do is stressful. Now, I'm not knocking what sisters do. They do have hard work, but it's hard to explain the level of stress that men have to deal with everything else, on top of the fact that if ish happens, we also, with everything else, have to die for you.
Right. And
there you go.
To caveat off of that, officer, they don't know. Women don't know this because it's what you just said. It's hard to explain that.
It's hard to.
As men,
I'm telling
you can't just. I can't explain everything to you.
Yeah.
You just do what I do. Right.
Stress it.
Right.
Because it's. I don't think we ever even finished that other video about the man talking. I didn't finish it, but it's okay. We'll finish this one and go back because we got what the woman said, but not what the man. My bad. So, but they don't understand it. Brothers go through a lot of things. It's not just in the house that they got to make sure, for one, is in order, right? Outside the house, every element that's out on the planet is set against the black man.
Right.
Every bit of it.
Most hated thing in America.
Most
black
hated
man.
thing. And then look, here's the crazy part. Women want to be in the place of a man, right? This is how I know they didn't catch on to the spirit. This is how I know a lot of women, and a lot of you out there, when you women did not catch on to the spirit that's out there.
Bring it out.
Y'all wanted it,
Bring it
and
out.
you got it. Now that you put in the position of a man, a lot of y'all by yourself. A lot of y'all have kids by somebody, and then you stuck.
Right.
A lot of you don't know how to pay these bills. A lot of y'all stuck don't know how to defend yourself.
There you go.
A lot of y'all, and then unfortunately, a lot of our sisters that want to be by themselves wind up getting human trafficked.
Right.
A lot of, all of these situations that's happening that y'all feel like y'all strong enough to do, knowing good and well a man's supposed to be in there, y'all getting jacked up. And then have the nerve, understanding that, going back to the house and then nagging the man for being in a position that you know you can't handle.
Right.
Hey, man, that thing crazy. It's more on that? Oh, that was it.
No, that's more. Read.
The wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
Like sackcloth. It darkeneth her countenance like damn soot.
She was pretty when they got married.
Yeah.
And then
now she pretty ugly.
Yeah. Now the head wrap had made. I'm talking about some sisters in the truth. The head wrap had created a matted dreadlock.
Oh man.
Because you'll never do it no more. So it stays.
Oh man.
You know, listen.
Permanent scowl.
Permanent scowl. And then, and then you sisters out in the world that weaved them about ripped everything from inside your brain. It's not just your scalp. It took out some nerves.
Some gray matter.
Shame.
Go ahead.
Her husband shall sit among his neighbors.
Go ahead.
And when he heareth
So he heard, oh, yes, your wife, she did this. Go ahead.
Shall sigh bitterly.
Yep.
That was a picture.
Hey, you gotta put the picture back up.
Put the picture back up.
Hey, because bruh's shoulders was like he had a hunchback.
Yeah.
See? Shall sigh. Look at that. That's a sighing. That's a bitter sighing man.
Hey, he was standing up straight while he was doing all that hard labor.
Yeah, he was fine.
He got hard when he got home.
Watch. Check this out. Go ahead.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Go ahead.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
That portion, guess what that is? Death. That's what that is. Go ahead.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
So like an old man climbing up a sandy way, and it's hard to climb up a sandy hill sometimes. You got to catch your balance. There is no balance on sand. Go ahead.
So is a wife full of words to quiet a man.
Yeah, to a quiet man.
To a quiet man.
To a quiet man.
Yeah, so a woman saying all these words to a quiet man, he like.
And he done lost all his fight. That's why he quiet.
Right.
Oh, but yo, listen, it gets worse. Watch, play on. Watch.
Go home and open a beer. Open a beer at 6 a.m.
Jeez, that's true too. You go and stay in the car, stay in the parking lot with a can.
And he got 100 proof Cheerios in the morning.
And before you play on, real quick, I'm gonna tell you how that starts a chain of events.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys, right, that are miserable like that in the workforce, they'll go to the job and keep their employees there longer because they don't want to go home. When I was in the service, I had to deal with that. We had leaders that was over us while I was in the service. They had miserable lives. Their lives and their wives was miserable. So they'll keep us at work longer because they don't want to go home. They had to say, hey, man, let them guys go home, man. You go home and deal with your wife. It's crazy. That's all I had.
Dang.
That's true. They have a show called Invasion, and there's a commander that was out there at war, and he definitely kept his subordinates there at war longer, so he didn't have to go back home and deal with his black woman.
That's that face in that lion.
Right. That lion. The war was a dragon.
Yeah.
And a lion.
He said, I really hope I get shot.
Right. we gonna die here.
Come on.
Hey.
Stumbled not.
No, pause. The video.
Yeah.
All right, so look, playing kids. All right, so now the romance is gone, and he doesn't give me enough attention. This is a friend. Yeah, girl, you deserve better.
Wow.
Hey, look, that was nothing. This is what's going on in society. This is real. This is real stuff. This is based off of survey. I'm gonna make a quick cartoon so explain what the survey has said.
Yeah, girl, you deserve better. That's the single friend.
You took it right. You took it right. You were the spirit.
You was the spirit.
I was about to say that. I said, guess what her relationship status was? Single.
Right.
Or the cleanup woman.
Right. A friend for her own occasion. Go ahead. All right, now on Facebook, she get a message. You're so beautiful. I can't stop thinking about you. Said, stop. You know I'm married. Hey, now that's a stop. That's one of them, right? Go ahead. No. We gotta play. We gotta play.
Okay.
We gotta play it. Go ahead. And now she going back nagging at him. All right. So now he says, "Come on, let me come over for coffee while he's at work." Said, "Okay, but just for coffee in the chat. Just for coffee in the chat." You see that? Mm-hmm. See? Mm-hmm. See, we was talking about the guy first when he did it.
That's what I'm about to say.
It's a girl.
It's the equivalent of opening that door.
Yeah.
This is how y'all sisters get got. Brothers don't come knocking on your door. Brothers come knocking your DMs.
Yeah, see? Come on.
Some of you sisters have this conversation in your computer right now.
And so now she's with him, see? And she said, how could you do it? So she cheated. How could you do this to me? What happened to just coffee in the chat?
Right.
She cheated, and I said, he made me feel special.
That's all she worried about.
You're not special.
He just was doing he gave you a kid, gave you marriage, had a good job for him to look like, because it looked like he was doing presentation.
Right.
He was grinding, man. He was doing the things that women claim they want.
Right.
Who does that?
This guy comes in, takes the woman, and then he's like, how could you do this to me? It gets worse. Go ahead. Divorce.
And no remorse.
And then she took half.
Yo, killing me with this.
Go ahead.
Probably the kids too. Yeah.
Probably kids. Matter of fact, watch, play.
Dog too.
All right, so now he's in a shack by himself, and since she got a big house, and she had the nerve to get a dog with it.
That's crazy.
She took the dog.
She took the dog.
You played yourself.
Go ahead. He said, the kids are going to hate me. He says, we miss daddy, and he says, the kids are going to hate me.
That's a thought process.
That's a thought process.
Yeah.
They said,
I know
we
where
miss
it's
daddy.
going.
Yeah, because they said they miss their dad. Now, look at what she does. Your daddy is living a new life now. He doesn't have time for you. So, whoa. But what did he do to not have time for them? He was upset that the cheating happened. He loved his kids. Right when he got home nagging, he went back outside to play with his children. He loved his children. But then, and they missed the dad, but she was like, dang, they're going to hate me. Oh, I know what to do to make them not hate me. I'm a lie.
That's ridiculous.
That's one of the things God said he hate.
Right.
It's Proverbs 6 and 6. Watch, go ahead down. So now he out there still grinding.
He's drinking and stuff. Hold on, y'all missed that.
Yeah, play. Pause. Now he in front of the TV upset, drinking, getting drunk.
Look how he at work now.
Look how he at work now.
Stressed out.
Because he was standing straight up and giving presentations and all. Go ahead. He said, it's your father's fault because he mistreated me and ignored me for years. These garbage excuses you sisters be giving, knowing good and well, you know what?
What?
The portion of a sinner shall fall upon you. You deserve what you get. Come on. Because, hey, a lot of these sisters, after a while, they be getting into some dark situations that be happening to them. And then the brother pick himself up with a better situation. They be trying to destroy that. Like, nope.
Right.
You stay over there.
And then she try to come back to you.
Yeah. Keep going. It ain't over. Now he says, now look, thank you for your support, everyone. What a blank. It sucks that you had to go through that, because she's making a claim about how he treated her on social media.
Wow.
And so now they're backing her up. and then say, I'll always be there for you.
The hell is
and
this?
so on and so forth, right? Go ahead. Play. It says, your dad is probably out there with a new girlfriend while I'm taking care of you kids. So she's trying to make the kids feel bad about it.
Slander.
Go ahead. Look at where he's at, but look at where they at. Time for a bath, the dog, and then knock for whoever that is.
Oh, that's a new dude. That's not the same guy that she left him for. That's the guy that said, I'll always be there for you in the Facebook comment.
Wow.
I think that was it. Matter of fact, go ahead, play. Let's see. Because I forgot this play. So I said, I'm depressed and lonely and I don't know what to do. So that's a guy friend. He said, try online dating. Go ahead. And then look at what happens. On there, he says, don't, pause. It's hard to see.
Don't even bother if you...
Shorter than 6'2". Oh yeah, that's what the women's standards are nowadays. Don't even bother if you're shorter than 6'2" and don't have a hot body.
Must have a lot of money and treat me like a princess.
My kids always come first. Come on.
He said, what? Go ahead.
Probably a real post.
And he said, remember kids, daddy loves you and misses you a lot. Now remember what the kids been hearing. Said, whatever, dad, we know that you have a new girlfriend and don't have time for us.
Wow.
Go ahead.
That's evil.
And look, watch what the wife says. Said, why did you tell the kids I have a new girlfriend and don't have time for them? Said, because it's probably true. And don't try to talk bad about me to them, and you'll never see them again.
Wow.
This is exactly what's going on today. I know it's touching some of you brothers over there and some of you sisters that's been doing that. You gonna die if you don't get yourself right. The Lord gonna deal with you. That's the wrong music. Stop that soundtrack. Go ahead. Next. So now they talking crap about him, and he saw what they say. He said that's bad. He wound up seeing a post. And look at what he's doing now.
He mad.
Driving him insane, man.
Go ahead. All right. So now, give me the next one. I didn't go back. I'm not going to go back just yet. So give me the next video. I want to get through them.
Is giving importance to a wicked man. As I said, don't be hasty to credit.
Don't be hasty.
Brothers got to prove, too. You can't just be like, looking at what it look like. Big button to smile. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes sisters will put on the act long enough to make you believe that she's a good woman that you want. Because she's looking at the podcast that you're looking at. She's referring to the same things you're referring to. But then now, she's going to take all of that, become for a little while what you want, and then ruin your life. So, matter of fact, skip this video. I don't want this one. Give me the next one. I don't want that one. Give me the next one. We almost done with this thing. Give me the next one.
Yeah, man, that thing crazy, though, man.
Right, that's crazy.
Ain't it?
So I feel bad for the brother, but I don't feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you should have made a better decision. Sometimes it just go like that, though.
Right. You know. How many more we got after this? 2? Okay, play this.
Pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it? If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yeah.
A lot of women think like that.
On who?
And look at him.
Zac Efron, Josh Bowman,
Realistic guy.
some celebrity.
Hey,
Hot celebrity.
You said, look, she said some celebrity, and she said a hot celebrity. Hey, you know a lot of sisters out there think like that. They about actors that they'll rather be. And you know, you brothers sometimes be in relationships like that where they have women that advertise how much they love this celebrity, have pictures on their wall about them, and they don't even got you on their screensaver, but they got this guy all up on their wall. They ain't think about you.
Hey, you trying to teach her stuff. She's like, I don't want to hear you teach. I want to watch Captain So-and-so.
Yeah, some stuff like that.
Dang.
Yeah, and that's it. That's here.
You don't got no honor in your own house. That's crazy.
Go ahead.
Turn that down? Couldn't do it.
All right, what if it was all the way around? I know what I'm worth. One night with one celebrity doesn't change who I am. So you wouldn't use it?
Even
There's
if I
no
gave
point.
it to you?
No. Because it sounds like a trap.
And you know what? They have this movie called The Pass. And on this movie called The Pass, it's on Peacock. This rich wife, winds up giving her man a pass to go and cheat. As long as she knows what he's doing, she's fine with him doing it. The sneaky part of it is the man had played all of that because he was rich too. He had played all of that to make sure, because there was a prenup. But in the prenup would be disannulled, and he would be able to take her earnings, because prenup is supposed to protect you.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He'd be able to take her earnings if there was infidelity in the marriage on her part, right? So if she cheated, then that means that he can get her earnings. So what he did was, he's like, okay, he got a pass from her. After he got the pass, he didn't use it on purpose because he wanted the money. So it was a game that they was playing. She wound up also using a pass, had sex with somebody else, and it was a woman. It was same sex. Came back, they went to court, and then he was like, I never used the pass, and I have proof of where I was during this time and that time. But you wound up sleeping with this woman and then took her money.
Wow.
What he's saying is on point, because he was like, nah, that could be a trap. A lot of people don't be thinking about that. All they thinking about is getting their rocks off of somebody, what they claim is hot. That's a white girl term. Celebrity and money.
I mean, if he's still with her after this conversation, he's a fool.
Oh yeah,
From the looks of it, he looked like he's going to put her away. Like he's going to be done with her.
He's like, I didn't expect to hear that.
No offense, but he ain't black. I'm pretty sure he put her away.
No,
but I mean, just off the vibe though, just like when she was talking, how he was looking at her, I'd have been like, yeah.
He's like, I didn't expect to hear that from you today.
Yeah,
right. You surprised me.
So hey, we gotta fix these little cracks inside of our lives. Go ahead, play.
Willing to give you a one night.
You can see it in this man's face.
Because it sounds like a trap.
Yeah, he just looked at it.
Others willing to give you a one night.
You can see it in this man's face, the level of disappointment that he has in his lady's answer. But even through that silent hurt, he gives an authentic answer instead of one that he thinks will also hurt her. So it is clear that this is a good man and he 100% deserves better.
Go to the next video.
Yeah.
Next video. Let's go ahead and start wrapping this thing up.
Some brothers would have been like, oh, you shouldn't talk like that.
Yeah, they have a video where the dude was reaching for a fork and she could hurry up and grab her phone. And he was like, he sat back in his seat like this and he was sad. I was like, you simp, you better get up and then let her pay for that dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, go, leave. But go ahead. Next video. Check this out.
Hold on, wait. Did you just say every woman here is a pick-me?
More or less. Not you.
Oh, no. Hold on. Wait. How is understanding how the other species operates and what they value, what they want, how is understanding them a pick-me when we always say, when we always say that they need to understand women, it's like, how are you supposed to be in a relationship with someone? When you get in a relationship with friends, you try to understand your friends and you want them to understand you so you can grow that relationship, so you can be the best friend they have in that relationship. How are you going to be one-sided and say, oh, we don't need to understand men, we don't need to know this about men, they need to understand us and how we operate? And that's a pick-me if we try to understand how they operate, to be able to have a good relationship, to not be single at 40 with 12 kids, to not die alone with a dog. How is that a pick-me?
Well fucking said.
Hey, so look, check this out. Go to the photo I had about what a pick-me is.
Dang.
Because I've been meaning to do a topic on that thing for a minute, because that thing really pisses off a lot of women. They hate pick-me's. But you got to look at what the definition of it is first.
Right. It's a self-defense term they be throwing out there.
And don't the scriptures say that above all is the friendship between man and wife, the unity between husband and wife?
Yep.
That's above all. That's what scriptures say.
Yep.
Go ahead. Zoom in. Read that.
Pick-me. A pick-me is a woman that is willing to do anything for male approval. She will.
That right there. You know what that goes into? This ruffles feathers. That goes into worship. When it says, when a woman is supposed to honor the man, right? A synonym for was her honoring her husband, her Lord, is her giving worship towards that man. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it what you want. Take it however you want to take it. But that's what it's talking about. And the Bible backs that. Go ahead.
She will embarrass or throw other women under the bus to achieve this goal.
That part I don't agree with. That's why I put the definition up.
Yeah, I know who wrote that.
Yeah. He said, they will embarrass or throw other women under the bus to achieve this goal. Now, this is why I put it up, right? Because it said, oh, pick me. They hate these things. The top part is when it says worship. The bottom part, that's deception. Mm-hmm. That's deception. I've never seen, now here's this, because this is what they look at and where the hate comes from. I've never seen no video of a pick me and no proof of her doing anything like that. I've seen everything of the above. But when it says she will embarrass or throw other women under the bus to achieve this goal, I've never seen that.
I've seen ratchet women do that.
I've seen ratchet women do that. I've never seen a pick me seems like when they have friends, sure. But they're going to make sure that their man comes first. Even if, look, well, you know what? Go ahead. Let's finish reading. I'm gonna conclude it. Let's finish reading. I'll go on a tangent. Go ahead.
The unfortunate thing about a pick-me is usually the men they are trying to seek approval from are poor quality and treat women badly, leaving little real benefit for the pick-me.
So I can tell that somebody who wrote this has something against them.
It's a whore that envieth a righteous woman.
The whore that envious of virtue. You said that real low. I don't think they even heard you.
Oh yeah.
But there's a whore that envieth a virtuous woman, right? So they right there, it's like they have poor quality. Well, if you ain't with somebody unmarried, but they have somebody married with kids, they have more quality than you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Boom. You can have as much money as you want. If you die being a trillionaire, nobody gonna remember you as a trillionaire.
Right.
You die with kids, and you have generation going on. There's gonna be dozens. Look, Sarah, mother of nations, right?
Right.
Eve really is, but I'm talking about Sarah. They remember Sarah as that, right? Let's just go with that. They remember her as that. She's remembered. Eve had kids, remembered. Rebecca, remembered. Judith, remembered. Most of the women that you know had kids and are remembered because of their fact of believing in continuing on their generation.
Right, right.
Nobody cares about what alkali you did for your job.
Hey, how valuable is, like, you should have good things and nice things whether you're married or not, but how valuable is nice, expensive things when you really look at it versus a relationship? You get old, even when you're not old, you young, you sitting in a $1 million mansion with a big TV and a big car, and you know what I'm saying, and all this jewelry, and it's just looking at you, looking at it. You by yourself. You have no one to talk to, no one to share your thoughts with, no one to lean on when you're emotionally distraught, no one to take care of you when you're sick. You don't have none of that stuff, but you filthy rich. And then the sister that stays in a mean cottage or whatever, she has a husband and kids at home that love her, that run up to the door when she come to the door every day. It's, hey, mommy, you know what I'm saying, and all that. The husband that kisses her when he come home from work. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a big difference. What value is that crap? I mean, I got to prioritize.
Go back to cut 4. I didn't finish that one. I'm gonna finish that, read Sirach 6, and we'll go from there. I think I gave him a lot. I gave you a lot to think about.
Yeah, it's a lot of chewing to do.
Give you a lot to chew on. Go back to cut 4. Finish that video out because the woman spoke, so you have to fast forward it a little bit, and then the man, he didn't speak. All right, so yeah, play right there. This actually is a good part to end it off with the videos. Go ahead.
And we completely dismiss hormonal. There's not, a woman don't get with a man and say, I'm not gonna fuck him. I don't ever want to sleep with him again. I don't want to suck his. That's not what goes down. So are we caring about that woman's mental health as well?
No, we definitely caring about that woman's mental health. But again, when that argument is made, and that's why that shit bros me the wrong way, because we act like men out here going through too.
Exactly.
Man out there working his ass off to provide that lifestyle that you enjoy so much, that bag you like to buy, that car you like to drive, all that shit like that. I'm busting my to make sure that you have the lifestyle that you need. So I'm going through too. But the difference is, I don't get to use that as no excuse not to please you, not to please you. So on the opposite end, again, I'm not saying that men, hey, don't have no understanding for that, be selfish. Because of course, women go through that men could never understand, right? But all I ask is that the effort and the intention is there. And a lot of women drop the ball on that and just chalk it up to, hey, life got in the way. I don't want to hear life got in the way because I don't get to use that excuse myself.
Right. Let's get to scripture. Hey, that right there is a mean cut.
Yes, it is.
Because He's like, hey, life got in the way. There's always some excuse, especially on the sister's side, the wife's, the woman's side. But, brothers, we go through stuff that's hard to explain for y'all to grasp because you're not men. Mm-hmm. And we go through it all the time, but we can't use that excuse because at the end of the day, you need to eat.
You won't hear half the crap.
Yeah, you don't hear half of it. You need to eat. You need a roof over your head, bed to sleep. Kids still need a father in their life. You need protection. You need some guidance. You need some sane. You need some sanity of mind. That's our portion to make sure that y'all are guided.
Right.
And it's your job to make sure the house is guided. But if you fall and drop the ball on that, then you sure as hell ain't going to take care of me.
Right.
Sirach chapter 6, one more again. Now read verse 8, and we're going to read down, and then we're going to cut it there, unless y'all want to add something in. So that 8, come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 8.
Read.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Won't stay when times get hard. Go ahead.
And there's a friend who being turned to enmity.
And so now there is a friend who being turned to being an enemy. Instead of being a friend, you got turned to being an enemy. Go ahead.
And strife will discover thy reproach.
Well, everything you told them while you were supposed to get to know them, they're going to bring out everything to everybody. Facebook, all of it. That's what they're going to do. They're going to discover and make you look like a complete AWS. Go ahead.
Again, some friend is a companion at the table.
There's some is a companion at the table. Go ahead.
And will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
But when it get hard, they ain't going to stick around. Go ahead.
But in thy prosperity.
But when you're doing good.
He will be as thyself.
He's going to be just like as though y'all grew up together.
And will be bold over thy servants.
And will try to dare anybody step to you only when times are good. Go ahead.
If thou be brought
and
low.
I mean bold. He'll seem like people will be hard to come up to him because he seemed like one of those guys it's hard to step to him. One of them. Or one of them girls it's hard to step to. One of them. But at the end of the day, they're only there when you're good, when things are going fine. To be like they're going to seem like they're an aid toward your life when truly they're sucking you dry like a leash. Go ahead.
If thou be brought low, he will be against thee.
He'll be against you. Y'all no longer be cool, be friends, because now when things ain't good for you, in his eyes, you're worthless to him or to her. Go ahead.
And
or to them. Go ahead.
And will hide himself from thy face.
From your face. Now, it won't even be shown. Be like, damn, I haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been at? The excuse is garbage because really things got bad for you and they dipped. Go ahead.
Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends.
And be mindful of your friends. One more scripture. Sirach 19 and 16. Because you do have friends that sometimes tell you things and then it might hurt when it hurts your feelings. Sometimes it might be either correction. Maybe y'all got into a spat, y'all got into it, whatever. But sometimes you just need to look at if that's really your friend. Right? Because when we was just talking about that guy or that woman, based off of Sirach 6, that person you need to separate from depending on if they only a companion at the table. But the one that stick through you through hard times, this is the kind of friend that you need around. Start at 13 real quick and then read down to 16.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 13. Admonish a friend. It may be he has not done it.
So correct your friend on something that they did. It might be that he didn't do it. It might be that he didn't do what you think he or she did. In marriage, it might be that he or she did not do what you think they did. Assuming that they did something, looking on phones, thinking they did. It might be that he may have not done it. Go ahead.
And if he have done it.
But if he did.
That he do it no more.
They do it no more. Don't do that mistake no more. Go ahead.
Admonish thy friend.
Read.
It may be he has not said it.
So admonish your friend because you may have heard word of what your friend said, but it may be that he had not said it. Go ahead.
And if he have.
But if he did.
That he speak it not again.
Don't do it again. I don't like that you said that. But y'all still cool because he means well. She means well. They mean well. Go ahead.
Admonish a friend.
Read.
For many times it is a slander.
And many times it's a slander. Go ahead.
And believe not every tale.
Because somebody else is trying to pin you two against one another. So sometimes it's a slander just to get y'all two at odds one with another. So you need to go to your friend, not just the tale. Don't believe what they said and then separate you two. It says what God had joined together, for example, let no man put asunder.
Right.
So don't believe everything that somebody else says. Go to your friend. Go to your spouse if that's the case. And make sure, because sometimes it's a slander to separate you. Go ahead.
There is one that slippeth in his speech.
Sometimes they say something and they slipped on how they brought it out to you. Sometimes in marriages and sometimes in relationships, right? The husband says something to the wife or the wife says something to the husband that can hurt, that can be sharp, that can cut. But then really the love is still there. But like, I didn't want to say it like that, but you pushed me towards this edge. Sometimes the husbands do that to the wife. Sometimes the wife do that to the husbands. But sometimes, read this. There is one.
There is one that slippeth in his speech. But not from his heart.
But in his heart, he didn't really mean that from his soul. Go ahead.
And who is he that has not offended with his tongue?
And all of us have some moment where we offend with our tongue, but that don't mean that we're bad friends. So that being said, I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Armor of God. It's been great. All praise to the Lord. And this is the
Armor of God, Armor God radio show.
All praise to the Lord. Y'all follow us, IUIC Raleigh. And what is that? Armor of God radio.
Yeah, yes, sir.
At gmail.com. Email us there. Donate.
Right.
IUIC.Raleigh.NC at IsraelUnite.org as well. IUIC.Raleigh.NC at IsraelUnite.org. Donate there. Help us continue to build up our platform. Appreciate you all. Shalom. Most High Christ bless.
Shalom, family.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.